for the live stream. Hi everyone, this is KID I'm the man, bringing you guys a new type of live stream method that I'm trying out. What I'm using is I'm using the live stream method from my YouTube mobile. So on my screen, it's slightly bit slow and slightly bit lagging. So if you can comment to let me know whether if it's lagging for you or not, that would be great. All right. So currently what we're doing right now, or what we're watching right now, would be the Zeo Cogs. Now for the Zeo Cogs over here, maybe if I can stop them from spinning. Yep. So for the Zeo Cogs over here, you'll be able to check out what's being shown to you, or what's being shown in front of you on the box art itself. So basically what we will have is we will have a red cog, and then we will also have a silver type of cog itself. So, you know, like for those of you who are joining in, thank you all so much. So I guess without further ado, we all can begin. Now, one thing to take note of is that with regards to these particular Zeo Cogs itself, they might be, or they may be, the first ever, let me just double check over here. So they may be the first ever Zeo Cogs to appear in Malaysia. So let me just check here. So my microphone is on. Yep, so as I was saying before, this one or these Zeo Cogs could be potentially the first set to ever be in Malaysia. So how I got this is that, yes, hello, hi everyone. Hello Omega. Yep, so I was saying before, I got this from Hasbro Pulse. I got my dealer from America. Hello Elliot, what's up? I got my dealer from America. He was able to get one for me from Hasbro Pulse. So this one more or less reached to his location about the same time as everyone else in the US who also got their Zeo Cogs. Then I would have to, then what happened was I had to wait for like a 2-week type of buffer for him to send from the US all the way to Malaysia. So that's give or take how long it will take for a US product to come and to reach in Malaysia itself. So I've actually already cut open this thing, so that's why you can see here. Yeah, I actually am excited for Hasbro PulseCon, Elliot. One thing that I'm not excited for would be my wallet. My wallet might be, I would probably, what do you call it? It will probably get me to be bankrupt. But without further ado, I guess we all can get started itself. So hopefully after today's mini review, I would be able to quickly record what I need from this on the proper review station, and then what do you call it, hopefully I can edit it out during this month. But before that, all of you guys can just check it out in this live stream review itself. So here they are. I'm not sure whether, let me just double check to see. Yeah, the quality on my phone for YouTube Live is slightly bit laggy, but that's okay. Let's see here. So can you please show my face? You want to see my face? What do you call it? I don't think no one actually cares if you don't see my face or not, but you may be able to check me out if you try to look for me in Instagram. So I have an Instagram which is also by the same name. So if you want to check me out from there, you can check it out from there as well. So yep, here are these Zeo Cogs. So first initial impression, you would have 2 exploding peas. So these 2 exploding peas are the same one that we get from the putties, but these are all like in different color. Up next, you also have, let's see here, you got these weapons itself, the extended ones, and then the shorter ones itself. I will have to Google to find out what these weapons are actually called. You have the fighting fist effect piece. I think this might be a new color that we get. Last time, if I remember, we got them in blue, I believe. Yep, so last time we got these in blue. So here are the particular Zeo Cogs itself with the close hit and the open hit, and then we have multiple hands, changing part hands. Yep, I guess we can easily open this up to actually take a closer look into them. For Hasbro PulseCon, I don't remember, but it could be in October, I think. Yeah, it's most likely gonna be in October. All right, so we got this one removed. I guess you guys can try to listen to like the ASMR of removing toys from a box. So I'm most likely gonna try to breathe quietly. The 2020 PulseCon, yep, I remember that. I also got the Dragon from there as well. I think these figures are also like a PulseCon exclusive, but we may have to double check to see. Let's try to remove these. Ooh, that's a nice fist. I don't think you guys can see it that well. Yep, Beast Yellow, Beast Morphers Yellow is also coming out. I think it's coming out next year, I believe. I remember watching Toku Topics mentioning about it, or one of the leaks that he was able to find out from it as well. Okay, here is an open palm hand. Oops. There we go. We got the open palm hand, or like the grabby hand. Okay, you see me now. That's good. Alright, so those are the hands. What's next? Let's get the weapons out. I really hope this, what do you call it, the quality of the stream or the video is clear. Because I can't, hang on. I can see that the wall is clear, but the camera, maybe if I can try to, bloop. Nope, it's more or less still the same. Okay, here is the mini batons. Whoops, there goes something down. And then this one just slides out. Very nice. This is going to be a bit hard. Okay. Now how I usually remove these guys, the figures from the box, is that I would pull their legs out first, because it's like the easiest method. So if you pull the legs out, just slowly, yeah, pull the legs out, and then now you have the review, and then you just slowly lift up. Yep, and there we go. So we got the silver cog, that's nice. For the timing of Hasbro PulseCon, I'm not sure about your time, but for my time, it's, if I remember correctly, it always occurs at either 10:45 p.m. at my time or 11 p.m. at my time. So if you are from overseas, you might have it at the morning or the afternoon. UK, that's give or take 8 hours from now. So if it's mine, most likely your timing, it might occur in the evening. So maybe 4 p.m. I think 8 hours from now. 10 minus 8. Or in the afternoon, 2 p.m. So try to find out when it starts, and then check out the Hasbro Pulse channel, YouTube channel. Oops, something stuck here. Okay. Okay, now we got the basic pink or skin pink cog over here. And then last but not least, we need to remove the heads. The heads is slightly bit different or slightly bit difficult. So let's slowly pop it out from behind. What time is it there, Elliot? Almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, it's 5:10. Let's see. Yeah, give or take, it's almost like 8 to 7 hours difference. 6, 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. I guess it's daylight savings time maybe. Okay, here we got the other cog head. And that's it. Yep. Here's the body shell. I'm probably just gonna keep it one side. Okay, so let's do something as to how we usually do it. The weapons itself here, longer weapons, one extra fist and one extra open palm hand. There we go. Same thing for this one. This thing likes to roll on the flat table. That's a bit annoying. And then we got your effect pieces, more or less. Thank you for the like. What do you call it? If you like this video or if you like this type of live stream, just let me know. I may have to review the my live stream video to double check to see how is the quality, because again, to me it's a bit laggy, it's a bit slow, and it's not really capturing things correctly or capturing things properly. The foot over here is slightly bit okay. Nope. I think this one is slightly bit tight itself. And one more. "12 minutes in and we're still rearranging stuff." Okay, yeah, so here they are. The Zeo Cogs. We are a bit too far out. Let's just adjust my camera, push it closer. Yep, so here are the Zeo Cogs. So maybe we can just do this slowly, one by one itself. Let's probably just check out the effect pieces. This one's a punching effect piece. Like airplane, Power Rangers, and more. Okay, so you have the effect piece here itself. It's the same one. You can probably see the shape of the fists inside. Really don't know why it's not focusing, even though if it's just my phone camera. But yeah, here is the fist. I hope it's the correct one. I hope it actually does fit. It's fitting in quite difficult as well. Let's see. Let's just try to jimmy this in. Ooh. Yep, it's gonna be a tight fit. My suggestion would be to put the fist inside first and then try to slide it into the figure, or if you want, just put the fist in and then slide it into the figure. So that's one way for you to put the effect piece. Dino Fury second half coming to Netflix. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could watch it. What the only problem is that the Netflix in Malaysia doesn't really have Dino Fury, so that is a slight disappointment. So we can remove this. The effect piece for this one it's exactly the same. Like if you were to look in the inside here itself, I really don't know why it's not focusing properly. Yeah, if you can look at the inside here itself, then you'll be able to see that there is a circle here, and just so happens I have a Lord Z putty. It's not focusing. It's fine. Whoops. Yeah, I actually plan to get the Dino Fury Team Pack. It's expensive, but luckily for me, it does ship to Malaysia. It does ship to Malaysia from Amazon, so that is a plus. So now let's put this one on him. Yeah, like you see, it's the exact same piece. So, you don't need to worry about that so much. Okay, so that one is the exploding chest piece. This one we can remove it. Here is the alternative hand. This one here itself. Let's see if I can redo it properly. Changing my camera. Refocusing. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. What happened there? My camera just suddenly like zoom in properly. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, I just zoom in this way. Oh. Okay, yep, here is the hand. I think it's much more clearer here. So, this is a new hand mold. Yes, you can see the new two ball parts at the back of the hand itself. So, if you want to if you want to reach out to your opponents, you can, up to you, depending on how you want to pose these. So those are the weapons. It's much more clearer now. Thank you so much. Oops. Okay, that's zooming in. This is zooming out. It's not the Amazon UK. It is not in Amazon UK. Yep, you have to buy it from Amazon US actually. That's zooming in. I think this is the most I can zoom out. Thoughts on Power Rangers Dino Fury? They're actually doing quite well. I've only seen a bit of season 1, like just a few episodes of season 1, and they are quite good actually. Okay, so it's much more clearer now. I don't think I can use this footage for any review until right now. But here, oops. But here is like the shortened weapon. Here's the shortened weapon. I don't remember from the show when they used this. So if you can enlighten me, that would be very good. So that's it. You have the extended one. Whoops. Yep, this doesn't look as professional as my usual figure reviews. So here is the extended one. Kira Major. It's hard to say. I mean, if we look at Power Rangers history, Power Rangers Turbo, not really good reviews. They also use vehicles. Power Rangers Overdrive, also not so much of a fan favorite, except for the Once a Ranger special anniversary episode. Power Rangers RPM. Power Rangers RPM was quite good because of the storyline, but I'm not sure whether did they get good ratings the moment where it was debuted, or the time when the show debuted. So that one is one thing that you would have to take note of. So Kira Major, it's shiny cars or stones with stones that can transform into vehicles. So we really have to see will the American audience, would they like it, or whether would Hasbro consider adapting them. Up next we have the head, very shiny gold. I mean, look at the detail inside of it. Looks like there's a little bit of paint bleeding out from here, but that's okay. Shiny head. The eyes are not as red as I would like. You can see there are silver around the eyes, just to make sure that it's metallic, just to make sure that these are machines or metallic-ish machines. You got cold dead eyes over here. Same goes for the helmet here as well. So both of these are actually the same helmets. Okay, so up next, then you have, let me start off with pink over here. So the figures itself, they are quite simple. What Sentai would you like to get adapted in the Power Rangers? I honestly would like to, the Sentai I would like would be Pato Ranger versus Lupin Ranger. Sorry, Lupin versus Pato Ranger. But just by reading the most recent tweets by one of the people who works on the show, they said that, in our current generation with the police issue and the with the police issue probably in America. I'm not sure whether they said that they don't want to make it because of that, so that's a bit too bad. Yep, so this one is like the one of the Zeo Cogs, also shiny helmet, basic plain red body, the particular gloves itself, and the details on the gloves. That's very nice. That's all right. It's cool. You have the painted belts over here. So I don't think this is painted, but only these sides are painted. Whoops. Yep. And you have the just, you know, normal, basic, what a foot soldier should be. Oh, look, I have a little bit of paint chipping. I mean, if I'm chipping my paint here, yep, Lupart won't be adapted. If I have paint chipping here, that would most likely mean that either I chip, it would most likely mean that this feet might be just painted in gold, or like gold plastic itself, and then they painted black around it. That's one thing to take note of. Yep, so that is the regular pink one, and then here we have the silver one. Now the silver one is slightly a bit different. If you can see in his chest, there's actually like patterns on it. I think the chest pattern is supposed to make it look like it's like a shiny silver or holographic silver, just like they did in the show. So that's one thing to take note of. The arms, it does look like they are made of a silver plastic itself. So the silver plastic also has a particular shine to them. I'm not sure whether would they announce the next Sentai in the next PulseCon though. PulseCon is usually just for the toys or figures, but not so much. I think the next PulseCon exclusive might be Pudgy Pig. I think so. Yep. So here is the head, the same head. One thing to take note of is how I usually remove the heads is I just push from the neck itself, just slowly push it out. Whoops, and there we go. The head just pops off, just like that. To put the head back in, yeah, I don't see any damage itself. Just put in the new head. I think I'm just gonna use more detail on the shiny one. And then here he would shoot out blasts coming out from the head. Will the Dino Fury cast be at PulseCon? If I remember last year, I don't recall the actors being at the con. I don't think so, no. Okay, so here we got the usual. What you see in pink, you would get in silver. These are silver. This is gray plastic. This looks like silver paint or silver plastic, or gray, or it might be gray and it has a gloss on it as well. We can see here. Not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. No paint chipping on the feet itself. So since this one would be our main guy, and since he doesn't have any type of accessories on his body, the articulation would be the same. So again, as usual, you can look up that far. Whoops, you'll be able to look down that far. No narration this time. So, no separate narration while you watch the articulation. So shaking the head. So since they are robots, they can swivel, but the figures can also swivel as well. Whoops! I keep dropping a lot of things today. Probably I'm just nervous since it's a live stream. Arm moves out. 2, 3. That's the maximum 3 snaps from the standard position all the way. Whoops! All the way to going up. All right. Bicep swivel. Yeah. You go down. You got your 360 rotation. You got your butterfly joint over here. Double jointed arms, just like the usual. Yep, it's the double jointed arms. Your hand is the usual as well. So 360 rotation, hinge joint, hinge joint. Okay, and then like we usually do it, put the arms out. For the body itself, you got your side to side swivel. Let's see here. So what I usually do for my reviews, I'll just put the hands down sideways here. So you can bend straight down, back that far, bend backwards, up that far. Welcome everyone to the new people who are joining in the stream. Drop by in the comment to say hi, so that I know who is in the stream watching as well. So as for the legs, as usual, you'll be able to, you know, kick up that far since there is nothing hindering it. Maybe if you want it wider, I guess that's the maximum you can probably kick out. You can kick back that far. You can't really kick back that far because the hiney is blocking it. What do you call it? You have your usual, thigh swivel. And then, here's my favorite part, in which I stop mentioning it because it's another reviewer's trademark. You have an okay spread. It's not much of a beautiful spread. Hey, Black Sun, what's up? What's up? Okay, so yeah, you have a regular spread, not so much of a beautiful spread. And then you have your double jointed knees as usual. Since again, no extra accessory, so you can bend it as much as you want. You can bend it like Beckham. If any one of you remember that movie. I don't remember watching that movie. I probably saw snippets of that movie. That's a football movie. For you Americans, that's a soccer movie. And then you got your boot cuff swivel. You have your feet as usual. And then you got your ankle pivot. Yep, so that is all of the standard articulation with regards to the figure itself. Oh dear, slightly a bit too far there. Let me try to increase the height. Okay, so the hands itself, the stock hands, as I would like to call it, they come with weapon holding hands. So weapon holding hands itself, let's see what we can do. When will Dino Fury Season 2 come out? I think Dino Fury Season 2... Oh no, wait, that's probably the second half of Dino Fury is coming out already. I mean, it's already out. So Dino Fury Season 2 wins. Next one. Is cereal a soup? It's a morning soup. It's a cold morning soup. Plus, I rarely eat cereal. I drink a lot of hot soup anyway. That's a part of my heritage as well, as being a Chinese Hokkien or part Hokkien. So, yep, here's the hand. Let's just try to slide that in. Okay, that's good. And then just slowly rotate it. And yep, so you got that mini staff. I think it might be a bomb also. I'm not too sure. I haven't watched Zeo in a long time. And then you got your long staff, a rod. And just rotate it underneath, and there you go. See, now you have two. Hey, Spider Rangers, man! It's been a long time, Hello, Mars Walker. How are you? Will Harry Potter come into Power Rangers? I think he already is. If you recall Mystic Force. Huh? Okay, so yeah, here is the silver cog. Very long time no see. I hope the stream quality is quite good here because I'm just testing this one out. Yep, so that one is the weapons. Let me just slowly put the other accessory in. So for the hands, what I would usually do is that you try to make sure that you grab on the side itself when you want to remove it, so that way you would prevent the joint from coming out. This is just in case. That came off pretty easily. I'm going to use the, whoops, let's focus this. Yep, going to use the fist. And then just slowly put in. You know, Black Sun, I have a question for you. Which one goes in first? The cereal or the milk? Okay, so, yep, the fist is in. And I have the, whoops, yep, you can see that indent inside there. So you can see that the indent of the fist, it has like a, like a divot. When am I going to review my face? I have an Instagram, Mars Walker. So if you want to check, if you want to, really are curious as to how I look like, you can check out my Instagram, which is also the same name as my YouTube channel. You get less cereal when you pour milk first. Yep, that is correct. That is correct. And you just slightly push that in. Yep. Okay. So, just in case, if any one of you want to follow my social media, all you gotta do is just type out my name in my YouTube account's name, KIDM the man, in Instagram, on Twitter. I don't usually post much in general, but occasionally I will be posting them, or occasionally I will be posting stuff. Let's get his explosive vests on. I don't think anyone needs to know how to put on a vest, right? Usually you can put it the two claw things on top and then the other stuff at the bottom. Cereal, of course. If you put milk first, you're a psychopath. You should go into solitary confinement. What do you call it? Okay, wait. I have another follow-up question. If you finish the cereal and you have milk some more, do you drink the milk or do you refill it with some more cereal? Huh? Okay, so here's the other one. Here are the effect parts on him. He is exploding. And yeah, I guess that one should be it with regards to that. Hasbro PostCon is on the 22nd and 23rd. That would be interesting. I hope I can put out a video around that time. Well, not everyone likes, what do you call it? Not everyone likes to get a second helping of cereal anyway, since it's a breakfast food. I think back in the UK when I was studying in Newcastle, I was studying in Northumbria University in Newcastle. Every morning I would get a cup of coffee and then I would get cereal, and I think just one bowl was enough to keep me going for the rest of the day until lunchtime. So yep, so these are the Zeo Cogs. Lightning Collection leaks. Yep, I heard about it. Josh from Toku Topics, he helped, he was able to identify the leaks itself. So there were a lot of leaks. There were a lot of good leaks, and a lot of leaks would basically mean a lot of money coming out of my pocket. Okay, so the height comparison, they're both the same. The only difference is the head part itself is slightly, it's obvious that it's raised up. And if you were to do the back-to-back height thing, you can see that the head is more or less the same size. If there's more milk, just put in a little more cereal. Yep, that's how we usually do it. And if you ever been to any ramen places, I think it was Ichiran. We don't have Ichiran here. I wish we had Ichiran here. If you wanted a refill of your ramen, then you can put that in as well. Will Beast Morphous Yellow come in a versus pack? That I am not too sure. If it comes in a versus pack, it would be best for her to come out with Roxy. That would be the best way to sell Beast Morphous Yellow. So yeah, here is the size comparison between each other. Okay, so they're both more or less the same. That's number one. Maybe if we can bring out other foot soldiers. So here is the other foot soldiers. Here we got the putties. So the putties, maybe I can move this guy to the side over here, just in case. We got putties here. Not sure whether is it because the The feet of my putties is slightly bit shorter. I mean, it's not that spread out. It's actually quite straight. More or less, they're the same height. More or less. Only maybe slightly bit taller. Yep. So that is the regular putties or the Rita putties. Whoops. I'm dropping things everywhere today. Here is the Lord Z putty. Lord Z putty does look a bit taller. I mean, sorry, does look a bit the same height or maybe a bit taller. Maybe if I move my camera slightly bit up so you can focus on it. Yep, you know, slightly bit or almost the same height. So at least you know that is how you can, that's one of the ways you can measure it. Pinless Power Rangers, since Phantom has pinless joints. Hopefully they make samurai figures and their arms pinless. Yeah, what do you call it? Those pinless joints are probably, you know, the first time I've heard about it, and then I actually had to Google it to find out what pinless joints are. So for those of you who don't know what pinless joints are, these. So these are joints with pins, where there are circles around it. Pinless joints itself is where the joints are inside, and then you don't see the holes over here that covers up. So basically it just covers the whole thing up. Good things and bad things. Good things is you don't, there goes silver. The good thing is you don't have any weird holes on your figure. The bad news is for those who like to customize their figures, they're not able to, you know, remove it out. So if you actually do want to customize your what do you call it, your other Lightning Collection figures, you would have to probably get the parts from the older sets itself. So yeah, so that was the villain comparison. Maybe we can get the Ranger comparison I have here. Our most, the fan base, GOAT. And thankfully, getting pinless joints. Spider-Man, Marvel Legends. There's red on one side, and then there's red on the other. Doesn't look good. Yep. Actually, I do collect quite a number of Spider-Man collection as well. So yep, here is Zeo Red. Now we have the Zeo Rangers to fight with these guys. Up next, also the previously reviewed Figure-Rise Standard, Kamen Rider Decade. So Kamen Rider Decade is a model kit. That would be the standard height, maybe a bit slightly bit taller, but this would be a good combo. You know, Decade controlling the Machine Empire stuff to fight. Yep. What do you call it? Oh, I just missed out one of your questions. So for porridge, there are different Asian cultures have different ways of making porridge. So number one, congee. Congee is much more thicker in its consistency. For the usual Malaysian porridge that we're all usually used to, we call it chok. So for chok would be the Asian way of saying porridge. It's much more watery, so that could be considered, or that could technically be considered as a soup, because that's what we usually eat either for breakfast, or we would usually eat that for when we are sick, and that we have some carbohydrates that we can swallow easily. So yeah, you guys learned something new about Asian culture as well. So depending on the types of Asians in your country, you can either have it as congee, or you can either have it as just the regular watery porridge. You can also put in some chicken and fish, so on and so forth. Yep, and then, so this is the height comparison with the Figure-Rise Standard Decade. And last but not least, a little bit of a sneak preview. This would be the high-grade Gundam Renacimento. Astaroth Renacimento. And this one is the, the iron-blooded coating version. This is a limited edition type that you can, basically, it's very hard to find already. So I'm planning to put this up on a review in November, maybe. I've already recorded stuff. All I just gotta do is to edit this. And yeah, so for a high grade is, slightly bit shorter. High grades are basically like the 4-inch type of figures, maybe? I'm not too sure. If this is 6-inch, then this would be 5-inch. I guess so. So yeah, so that one is a sneak preview of the next reviewed item. You just saw Decade, the previously reviewed item. You can also have Adam here. Okay, so Adam is probably gonna, slice and dice them. Yeah, I guess that should be it itself. Where I know there's two way of making porridge. There's your regular watery one, and the other one is just rice. Yeah, exactly. Uh, you mean where you're from? Yep, correct. So that one is itself. Okay. Definitely gonna get Ninja Adam. I'm a frog. Yep. Uh, I'm just gonna get all of the Ninja tea. I haven't, my dealers here, they haven't found a connection to, they have not found any type of connection to get the Ninja teas. So that one I would have to resort to my contact in the US that helped me to get these two. And also, my contact, he has also informed me that he has just bought Andros, the guy, the figure that has the bathrobe. So yeah, he told me that he already bought it. So all I'm just gonna do is to transfer him money and then wait for it to be shipped out to him, and then for him to ship it out to me. Also, SPD Pink and Green, my contacts, they weren't able to get it in Malaysia. So I'm also waiting for those two to be shipped to him and then to be shipped forwarded to me. And yeah, I guess that should be it itself. We still have the versus 2 packs of Scorpina and Aisha, TJ and Psycho Silver. So those two, I have to wait for it. I am trying to search for what do you call it? In Space Silver. I just saw someone was on Taobao, which is another online website selling In Space Silver. So I just probably have to double check to see whether if I can get that as well or not. Yep, those are more or less a lot of figures that I would have to buy. But I don't have anything else coming this month except for Andros. So I may have to resort to other methods in trying to find those other figures. Yeah, I guess that should be it for today. That was a long, quick, chilling type of review of the two Zeo Cogs. What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to record them in our usual review station, better quality, hopefully, so that way you guys can see it properly and you can hear my extra thoughts about these two figures. I'm not too sure whether I would be getting another set of these, as I may or may not foresee that we may get individual releases of these two. Since Hasbro likes to do that. Yep, I guess we can end this now. We have at least maybe 2 more minutes. If any one of you guys would like to ask any questions, we can just chill here for another 2 minutes. That way we can have this video to be at 45 minutes. So it's up to you guys. I'm just gonna walk around in my room, maybe, or just to finagle with this. It's mac and cheese soup. Funny story. My country in Malaysia, we rarely have mac and cheese. We rarely have mac and cheese. I don't think we have that blue box thing or that blue box products that you guys have in the US. So it's hard to say. But mac and cheese as a spaghetti meal, it's more like a meal instead of soup. So that's what we usually have it. We just have it as a pasta, like the shell pasta, we don't usually put cheese. We just put like the cream liquid. Gonna get what do you call it? Power Spider Rangers man. I already I think I mentioned it earlier. I have already pre-ordered it from my local Malaysian dealer. I'm just waiting for it to come in stock. So I have those two already waiting for pre-order. Yeah, Black Sun. Malaysia, I don't think we have Kraft's mac and cheese blue box. I think that's what you guys call it, right? Blue box. We don't have blue box here. We don't have Pop Tarts here too. I don't know what's the hype. So I don't really understand the hype about it there. Yeah, correct. Blue box is that. They are super cool. Which one is cool? The figures? Yeah? You're gonna have to wait for the proper review of these figures. Welcome as well. Too bad we are probably gonna be ending the stream itself. Yep, let me just double check. It's 12:45 a.m. in my time, so what I'm probably gonna do is what do you call it? If I have enough energy, I'll just record it on my side, on the proper review station. If not, I'm just gonna hit to bed and then record it tomorrow. You never ate Pop-Tarts at all? You don't remember Red Cogs? You remember the silver ones? I think the Red Cogs, they appeared in Once a Ranger. No, sorry, Forever Red. But yeah, I kind of feel like Red Cogs did appear in the series. I'm not sure. I need to double check the show itself. Yeah, I guess that should be it. Thank you all so much for taking the time to chill. Thank you for taking the time to watch as well. I'm also bringing out new content with regards to my gaming. You can't eat Pop-Tarts, on the strawberry ones. Alright, see you guys. Thank you all so much for dropping by. Just be on the lookout for more review videos outside and as well as gaming videos. See you guys. Ciao.